Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Scream for Wings here, and I'm back doing story times again. Today I'm going to be telling you about the first time I got drunk. I know, it doesn't match the fucking title, just wait, will you? It all correlates. Story time begins about 5 years ago now that I'm 19 years old. Holy shit, my birthday happened, y'all. What's up? But the first time I got drunk, I think I was about 14 years old. So 14-year-old me goes over to an old buddy of mine's house. We'll call him Matt for the video. Me and my buddy Matt, we're just sitting there having a good time, doing what 14-year-olds do, and that's sitting on the fucking Xbox playing video games or playing Guitar Hero on his PlayStation 2. But for some reason, we were like, hey, let's do something, a little bit crazy. And his dad was more of a lenient, or leaned back, he didn't really care as much. And since it was just me and him at his house, he texted his dad. He said, hey, can me and Scream for Wings get a beer? And his dad ends up saying yes. He says, you guys can have one beer each, no more. So I'm like, holy fuck, I'm about to get wasted. And my buddy goes and grabs his dad's beer, and we both sit there and we drink it. Shit tasted so fucking bad. He gave me a Coca-Cola because I couldn't drink that shit by itself, dude. It was so gross. But I end up finishing the beer. And my buddy goes like, dude, you want to get into my dad's liquor? We can just, whatever we drink, we can just replace with water. He'll never know. I'm like, fuck, dude. He's like, we'll just do one shot. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Thinking about it, it was not very hard to convince me to do anything. I would just do it. That's a fucking problem. But no. So me and him get into his dad's liquor, and it's called Monkey Shoulder. You guys can look it up. It's called Monkey Shoulder. I don't know if it's a liquor or a whiskey. It's something, right? High in alcohol will fuck you up. We start out with one shot. The shot kicks my ass. I'm like, holy fuck, this is so gross. And I wash it out with Coca-Cola. I didn't know that if you would, plug your nose, it would help. But, I was just kind of fucking full balling it. So, yeah, just throw that out there. I was getting nervous. I'm like, dude, your dad's going to know. And then he's like, nah, dude, look. And he goes to the tap, and he puts some water in it, and it looks, like it was before. So I was like, all right. So we end up doing more and more shots, right? The more shots we would do, the more watered down the alcohol would get. And we would just keep on doing shots until, fast forward, maybe an hour, I would say, that whole bottle's empty. We drank the entire fucking bottle. We're little ass kids, bitch? So we drink the whole bottle, and if you guys don't know, well, you don't fucking know, but I have thyroid disease, so that shit really fucked me up, and especially since I didn't eat anything, it really, really fucked me up. And my thyroid was not very good at this time, so I was, basically blackout drunk, right? I remember we called this girl. I pronounced my love for her. We both liked this one girl. Caused fights later down the line, but we both liked this girl. Told her we liked her. Both got rejected. When I'm drunk, I'm like a lovey drunk. I tell people how much I love them because I'm a man. It's hard to convey my emotions without being fucking out of it. For that alcohol kicks me in the fucking stomach, dude. I started getting really, really queasy, man. Really, the world started spinning around me. And I ended up throwing up into his sink. And he had one of those sinks where if you push that little fucking button on the side, it would, mush it all up. So he did that. I ended up throwing up everything. The little bit I did eat that day, I ended up throwing it all up. And then we went outside on his back patio. I threw up off his back patio. And I fell on the ground, dude. Because my chest started hurting. Not because I was having a heart attack. But because my stomach was... I have a stomach issue also. Holy shit, dude. I'm basically disabled. No. I have a stomach issue. A lot of acid came up. Kicked my ass. And I was just in a whole lot of pain. So I'm throwing up out of my fucking brain. I'm laying on the ground. I'm in pain. I'm like, dude, I need to go to bed. I drank too fucking much. He's like, all right, man. He takes me in the kitchen. He gives me some water. He's like, here, take this. He'll sober you up. Did not sober me up, by the way. But he gives me water. I drink the water. And then he takes me downstairs. Because his living room was downstairs, if that makes sense. His kitchen was upstairs. His living room was downstairs. It was under... I don't know how to fucking explain it. But... So he takes me downstairs. He lays me on the couch. And he gives me a trash can. This fucking bitch, and I'm not friends with him to this day, so I'm gonna talk so much shit. This bitch, when I was throwing up, laid me on my back, dude. Dude, really? If I would have threw up, I would have fucking died. Laid me on my back, put a trash can next to me, and then left me, dude. And I passed out maybe 2 minutes after he laid me down on that couch. Passed out. So I'm taking a nap, right? And then I wake up, and there's these people standing over me. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're holding pills up to my face, and they're like, are you guys popping pills? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So his family, I'll explain this. His family texted him, wasn't responding. They ended up texting me. I don't know how they knew. They texted me on Facebook. I don't know how they knew my Facebook, but they ended up texting me on Facebook. I didn't respond. And then since I was laying on the living room couch, they looked through that little window that was just above ground, and they saw me passed out on the couch with a bucket of throw up next to me with my pills all over the ground, right? Looked like I overdosed. We might have been dead. So they break in, dude. They kick down the fucking window and squeeze through the window. I don't know how they squeezed through the window. They had a little kid with them. So what I'm guessing is that they kicked in the window, had the little kid squeeze through the window, and unlock the front door. They came in, they're screaming at me, asking if I'm popping pills. I'm like, dude, that's my fucking thyroid medicine. What are you talking about? And we go upstairs to my buddy's room, and there's throw up. He threw up into his fucking Xbox, dude. Broke his Xbox. He had a little black Xbox One. He threw up all over his Xbox, broke his Xbox. He had piss bottles all over his room. He had throw up all over him and all over his bed. So we got too fucked up, right? After they wake him up, they all come down to the kitchen. There was 3 levels to his house. There was 4, the basement, living room, kitchen, rooms, right? There was 4 levels to his house. He comes down. We're sitting at the table. They're fucking yelling at us, bitching at us, telling us like, blah, 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 blah. His dad comes home. Keep in mind, his dad's a manager at a restaurant, and he was closing, and he had to come home because his entire fucking family was in his house yelling at his son and his son's friend. He comes home, and he wants me to fucking leave, dude. It's 11 o'clock at night. My mom works 3rd shift. My dad also works 3rd shift. And I'm not going to tell my fucking dad that I got drunk, or I would get fucking screamed at, and I would get grounded for like a year. So I was like, dude, please, I cannot leave. And I ended up talking him into letting me stay. But you best believe I was out of that house at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I got in so much fucking trouble with my mom. But yeah, that's what happened. I wasn't allowed to come to his house for like a year after that. And I got bitched at by everybody. My dad still doesn't know to this day, and will not tell him until I'm 21. So, Dad, if you see this video, get the fuck off my channel, please. Thank you very much. Love you. And yeah, that's the moral. That's the end of the video. So the moral of the story is don't drink when you're 14. That's not right. You don't know what the fuck you're putting in your body. But yeah, dude, just a little fun little story to get back into this little story time mode. And I like doing these story times more because it's more interesting, and I can come back in the future and listen to them because I forget about shit all the time. And yeah, so thank you if you watched this video. Thank you for watching. I'm live on Twitch a lot, so stop by and talk to me on Twitch. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, or don't. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, or probably not tomorrow, but later.